Hey, good morning, everybody. I am Fox 13 News meteorologist Maddie Baggett with an update on what's happening today. It is going to get a bit more active. We have a trough, a low pressure system that will be trailing across northern Utah. That's kind of the area at highest risk today. Everywhere else, not too bad. It's just going to be hot, sunny, and breezy. Red flag warning will remain in effect throughout much of the day. We also have a wind advisory in effect. So, northern Utah, breezy, stormy, cloudy. Across southern Utah, breezy, hot, and sunny. So, here's a live look of our Natural History Museum camera, picking up a combination of some mid and high clouds. Oker Mountain camera, picking up a little bit of that haze out there this morning as well. Here's currently where this storm system is. Moving in from the Pacific Northwest, it's impacting northern Utah, and we're seeing a few showers across the eastern mountains. Light to moderate pockets as of now, but they are expected to intensify this afternoon as that cloud cover lifts a little bit, and we'll get some daytime heating fueling those storms. So winds already very breezy across that northeast pocket. So vernal. We are in the upper 20s. Evanston's there, 20 for Moab, 12 for Blanding, 15 for Grand Junction. Maddie, what is the weather at Bear Lake? I want some more weather. It's windy and cold. Yeah, it's going to be windy and cold today in that area towards Bear Lake, but it'll get better this weekend. We'll make it back to probably the mid to upper 70s this weekend. But gusts right now, 40 miles per hour coming out of Roosevelt. We have 38 for Vernal, 36 for Evanston. Those are expected to increase. And because we have that wind and because it's so dry, red flag warning remains in effect throughout 3/4 of the state. So very breezy there and dry. Winds picking up by this afternoon, especially across southern and southeastern Utah. Not as windy tomorrow, but it is still going to be pretty dry. So even though that red flag warning will expire, can't outrule, the additional chance of fire. Everything's on fire. Ryan says, looks like today and tomorrow. I don't even think tomorrow is going to be that bad in that area. It just might be a little bit breezy and chilly. But yeah, by Thursday, things will dramatically improve for that northeast corner of the state, southwest Wyoming. Chance for some showers, dismal over the next couple of days. Honestly, throughout the next week, it looks like today is going to be the best chance. But even then, amounts don't look like anything special. Temperatures were already in the low 80s for St. George, low 70s across western Utah, upper 60s for Price and Vernal, upper 50s for Evanston, upper 90s for Bullfrog and St. George, mid 80s for Cedar City and Richfield, upper 80s for Milford and Delta, low to mid 70s for Ogden and Salt Lake. So a little bit on the cooler side, actually below average, but it'll be feeling better compared to the heat that's on the way. Next couple of days, we'll make it back to the upper 80s by Friday, but still hanging on to the 70s today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So that'll feel pretty comfortable. Here is the area at highest risk today for these storms. So you can see off to the off to the east, they're dealing with levels 1, 2, and 3 throughout the Dakotas. Oklahoma's in there, Kansas, Nebraska. That's high. That's really high, and it's all because of the moisture combining with that drier air coming off of the leeward side of the Rockies and then combining with that warm, moist air off the Gulf. Oh, that is a volatile place today, that location. Not where you want to be. Here at home, not too bad. So we're seeing light rain right now. Heavier showers arrive. Afternoon. Okay, so it looks like the majority of those cells actually want to stay out of the state across southern Idaho and breaking up as they track eastward. But it is going to be really windy. Yeah, today's rain doesn't even look that bad. It looks less than the previous model run. So, yeah, we might get a passing shower by about 1:32 across the city, but other than that, not too bad, guys. So here's the rest of today's rain. Yeah. Out of here by early evening. And then we just have that high pressure, that zone of high pressure off the coast. Weekend looks nice. Some moisture coming in from the south on Saturday, but it doesn't look like it's going to amount to much. Here's today's rain. Few hundredths of an inch. Tenth of an inch for Logan. But other than that, not much. Not much going on today, guys. Just a bit of light wind. Those cells moving across northern Utah and southern Idaho could be strong. I wouldn't be surprised if there was maybe 1 or 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, but that would be for Cache or Rich, it looks like. I'm not expecting it farther south than that. Next week, slightly above average chance for precipitation. Where they're pulling that from, I can't tell you because it looks pretty dry. But hopefully they see something that's not popping up on the radar. Southern Utah, very hot, mostly sunny. Just very warm over the next couple of days. Not really much separating you from 101 to 105, you know. Hot is hot. And then it's going to be a really nice warm weekend. Upper 80s, mostly sunny skies. Thursday will be a nice start, dipping down to the upper 40s, low 50s. Finally, I'll be able to sleep again. That'll be nice. And then warm into early next week. I will go through the futurecast one more time. So cloudy, windy, some showers to the north of the city. Cells expected to pick up after about noon. And then mainly after about 5, it looks like Cache Rich, Fox Elder, and then southern Idaho and southwest Wyoming could be at risk for some strong to severe thunderstorms, but they don't look to be scattered. They don't look like they're going to feed off of each other. They just look isolated, short-lived, and looks like they want to die pretty quickly. So not much is going to be able to sustain them because our air is just so dry. It's just really dry. So whatever thunderstorm activity they bring, it's going to be pulled from what comes along with that storm system. Not so much what we have close to home, but what comes with it. If that makes any sense. Sometimes I don't even know if it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense to me. So how is it supposed to make sense to you? I don't know. All right, everybody. Yay! Lauren ran a marathon last weekend. Heck yeah, girl. Get it. Get it. Congratulations, Lauren. Yay! 26 miles, baby. 26.2 miles in the can. Proud of you. That's not an easy feat. Good job. All right, everybody. I got to go get ready for the show and drink some water. So I feel a little nauseous because all I had is caffeine this morning. So I'm going to go do that. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.